All right, I'm Ben Lemoyne, and today I'm going to be interviewing.
With
Tell me your name.
Mohammed.
All right.
Hello.
Anything you want to tell the people about yourself?
Hello, I'm Mohammed. I'm from Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
How old are you?
16. March 6 I go to 17.
So you're in 10th grade right now. You're a sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
All right. So what do you think, like, some of the challenges, like, moving to an entirely different country, like what are some of those challenges, like?
For any country, for language.
Language,
Language. But if you go to countries that speak English, you speak English very well, this is easy for you, but...
Like, if somebody was to come from, like, the UK to America,
Yeah.
they wouldn't find themselves having too much of a hard time.
It doesn't speak English is see the heart and is like problem. He say I can't speak,
Mm-hmm.
but he's try.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm try.
You're trying, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I mean, you definitely have. I mean, I didn't know you when you first came here, but, like, I can understand you perfectly fine. So you definitely, like, have made some jumps in your language. Would you say that?
Yeah.
So, like, how long does it take you? Like, how long did it take you to start being able to, like, have conversations with people and things like that?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, 2
Wow.
years. I speak. Some people doesn't understand me very well. I try, but I try it. He's understand. He's good, but he doesn't understand. I'm saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You say okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People kind of will just be like, they'll hear what you're saying, but they'll kind of just be like, okay, if they don't get you,
Yeah.
kind of just like brush it off almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you say that's kind of like a challenge in itself, where people
Yeah,
you don't know
this
if people are understanding you or not?
Now his people is understand me, but last two years ago he doesn't understand me. What I talking about,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but is still is challenge. I keep do it.
Mhm. You keep trying, yeah. You keep going at it.
trying. Yeah.
Definitely. So, what do you think, like, what do you think it's like not being in your own country? Like, what's, like, not, like, besides language, like, what would you say is, like culture, like, making friends, is, like, that also hard as well, like, kind of adjusting to the culture?
In my country, no, I think my country. If I speak Arabic, I don't find the hard
Mhm.
for speaking, for writing, for reading. You know,
Mhm.
this is very, I see, very easy. But if I speak English, is understand me. I Some people understand me, some people doesn't understand me.
Mhm.
You know. But in my country is easy for speaking for me.
Mhm.
I don't know for anybody
Mhm.
he's speaking, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, are you religious at all?
Religious?
Religious? Like, do you believe in, like, any religion or anything like that?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's that religion?
Muslims.
So, is it hard having, like, a religion that's not as, like it's not as many people believe in the Muslim religion in
Yeah,
America.
here
It's
in
a lot.
America, yeah.
But it's a huge religion in the Middle East, obviously. But,
Yeah,
like,
in Middle East is a lot of people is Muslims in Middle East.
yeah.
So in Saudi Arabia, is Dubai, and you know.
Mhm.
is see a lot Muslim, you know. But I'm coming America
Yeah.
for the first time. I find a little bit hard for in school.
Mhm.
If I talking about for Muslims, I scare about that. You know, I don't. I don't. I think the people he doesn't like it. You know.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, I definitely think that people in America aren't as open to the Muslim religion for sure, and I feel like that definitely, like, is that hard for you at all, that people aren't as open to it, or do you kind of just accept it?
Some people here is see me. I from Saudi Arabia and or from Dubai, or he say you are Muslims. I'm say yes, but he's told me a bad word or
Yeah,
something
people will be
that.
kind of like
Yeah, I see a lot.
stereotypical. They'll be kind of,
Yeah.
they won't give you the chance to like,
Yeah, you know, but I try go. I leave. I don't talk with him because I don't want to fight with him.
yeah, you don't want to put yourself around those kind of
Yeah.
people who aren't open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was something that you did like a lot in Saudi Arabia that you don't get to do as much here?
I do it in Saudi Arabia, but I don't do it in America, right?
Yeah, yeah, something that you did a lot in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And then, it's not like you don't get to do it as much because, cultural reasons or anything like that.
I do soccer a lot.
Yeah.
Every day. I do it a lot.
Hmm.
And go outside a lot. I don't. Maybe I just sit in the home one day.
Mhm.
I don't stay in the home.
And that's a lot different.
Yeah,
like now.
Yeah, here now I don't home school home school home.
Yeah, you
school,
just go back and forth kind of.
Yeah.
I think the weather definitely, does that play kind of a big role in it? Because it's like, you were it was really, warm in Saudi Arabia. And
Yeah,
it's kind
so
of like
Saudi Arabia, if it's cold, just air is air,
Mhm.
But
it's not like snow or anything
yeah,
like
it's
that.
not a
It'll-
snow.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Here,
You can't play soccer in the snow at all, yeah.
Yeah, if I play soccer is in Saudi Arabia is cold, it's fine because just air.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no snow. It's not.
You can play through it, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, now that you happen to move to Ohio,
Yeah.
there's definitely nicer and warmer places
Well,
in other places in the United States, but Ohio is definitely not the best place for playing soccer.
is Ohio here? I think is the sun is hot. It's very hot, but I can't play soccer. As in Saudi Arabia, the sun is hot, but I don't kind of play soccer.
Yeah, so like in the summertime, like it'll be too
Yeah.
hot to even play
It's
soccer.
very hot.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's 160.
That was like the highest you've ever been.
In Saudi Arabia.
Oh, in Saudi Arabia.
106, 100.
Oh.
It's very hot.
And so, I mean, I know some places it's not even like normal to have like air conditioning and things like that. Like France doesn't have air conditioning and things like that. Do you guys have air conditioning? Or is that like a normal thing to have in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, but I don't see that a lot. The people who do it, and in Saudi Arabia. The people is different,
They're like almost built for it.
Some people
Yeah.
is like soccer, some people is like basketball, but I don't see the basketball. I see a little bit,
In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
So it's
in
like
Saudi
the culture
Arabia.
for sports is definitely
Yeah,
different over there.
Yeah, and the teacher in Saudi Arabia
They're a lot different.
is a lot different. Here is very better for here,
Mm-hmm.
Is very good teacher. Is not feel mad, not feel angry.
That's
for
how they
you.
are in America.
Yeah.
They're very like under control of their emotions, you'd say.
Yeah,
And would you say like it's definitely like, is it not
it's
like
very
that?
different,
Uh-huh. So,
And
like, what would your like average teacher in Saudi Arabia be like?
I don't like any teacher in Saudi Arabia,
Like your average teacher is just always bad in Saudi Arabia, or just for the most part?
Look, I liked just one,
Mhm.
but it's not same. Is very different.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the norm. It's not
Yeah.
normal for people to be like.
In Saudi Arabia, he teach English, but I told him I want to read English.
Mhm.
He say, read three words, and 3 words you can read it. Yeah.
So they don't
Yeah,
really.
he doesn't tell me, but talk with me.
They
and
don't put in like the effort you'd say that like
yeah.
teachers in America do. So that's like kind
Yeah,
of a
the
big difference.
teacher in America is different. He's
Mhm.
sit with me, is told me, try with me, and in Saudi Arabia is different. You know,
Yeah, they
teachers
kinda-
different,
Yeah.
and people in school different. It's people in the school is good,
hmm
but
Would you
a
say
little-
it's similar to America?
Yeah,
Or would you say people are more mean in America?
No, so in America doesn't fight, you know, but in Saudi Arabia is say bad word for you, bad language. You can he's fight with you, you know.
Oh, so all it takes is just one thing, like just words to say to somebody, and they'll want to.
Yeah.
So people are a lot more like temperamental, kind of get angry a
Don't
little faster.
look. Say bad language for me. Don't say for bad language for my family.
hmm
This is respect in Saudi Arabia, you know.
People don't talk about each other's families and things
Yeah,
like that.
don't say for my family bad language.
So is that what you say, like why people fight in Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
when they're very defensive of their families and things
Yeah,
like that?
very defense for family, and
Yeah.
like he's like more family.
Mhm.
My family is the
number one. Yeah, exactly.
and my friend is number two, you know.
hmm
And don't do you want say bad language for me? Say, but don't say for my family. Don't
Yeah,
say for my
exactly.
friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that. So it's not about the words itself, it's about the intention, like what they're saying it about. So people are kind of like the way they like take things is a little different, you'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. So I definitely feel like the music in America is probably different to the music in Saudi Arabia. Would you say that's the truth?
Yeah, and in Saudi Arabia is very different in America. You know, the music in Saudi Arabia is 1 hour. You know.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, 2 hour.
Uh-huh.
This is very short. Is 20 minutes. You know, this is very short.
Mhm.
It's not is don't take a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
but it's 2 hours. I think is very.
Yeah, very long. Nobody's listening to
Yeah.
a 2-hour song.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that you'd like to tell the camera? I'll throw it in the video for you. We could play it over.
I don't have any song favorite, but I listen. I listen the
You
song,
listen to
but
a lot of music?
I don't.
You don't have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
Yeah.
You know, every time I change.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I
Yeah.
definitely switch it up. Well, I think that was the bell. I think we gotta go.
Oh, okay.
It was a pleasure talking to you, though, man. And we don't have to be interviewing for me to talk to you.